My presentation topic is some governments have been discussing lowering the voting age to 16. What are the advantages and disadvantages of such action? I will now begin my presentation. At first glance, many assume that 16 years old are unable to make mature and informed decisions about voting, that they will not turn out to vote, or they will just vote the way their parents tell them to. There have been many arguments about whether or not the voting age for elections and referendums should be lowered to 16 years old. Many people argue that if young people had the chance to vote, they would be more interested in politics. In a recent survey, most participants 11 to 16 years old told us that they are not interested in politics, but if they could vote, it would encourage them to look into what they are voting about. Another point is that young people deserve to have to say. It is their right. Young people are human beings too and should be able to have the same rights as adults. In a recent survey, the majority of the participants said that they would vote if they could, which would increase the turnout, which in the past has been low. Some people have suggested that young people are too mature to make big decisions and are too easily manipulated. Older people might take advantages of their naivety and make them vote for who they believe in. Some also claim that 16 years old don't care enough to go out to vote or to make a serious choice. Evidence of this shows in other elections, where lots of young people 18 to 25 don't bother to register or to turn out. Further, I will discuss both sides of the argument with my personal opinion. To begin with, advantages. 16 years old are just as knowledgeable about civics and have the same ability to make good voting choice as older voters. Lowering the voting age to 16 increases voter turnout and develops lifelong voting habits. At age 16, people should have a voice in the laws that affect their lives and a stake in the future of their country. On the other hand, there are some disadvantages. The 18 to 29 age group has extremely low voter turnout numbers, suggesting that people are not ready to vote until later in life. The vast majority of Americans of all ages and political views agrees that 16 years old should not be given the right to vote. In conclusion, with all the reasons mentioned above, I strongly believe that if 16 and 17 years old can pay taxes, leave homes, join the armed force, and get married, then they surely entitled to vote for important matters like the general election. Thanks for your attention.